Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope your week is off to a great start and that you've had a great weekend. Welcome to the weekly Monday video. This week we're talking Magic Monday. There's also other Mondays that I rotate through: Manifestation Monday, Mindset Monday. I'm not sure if that's it right now, but every Monday I bring you some type of video talking about magic, manifestation, mindset, that type of thing. So welcome to this week's. My name is Patty Diaz. I am the founder and manifestation coach with a magical twist here at Blue Moon Manifestations, and I am obsessed with helping you take your life from one of routine or being mundane to one of magic. And for me, magic consists of manifestation, abundance, gratitude, intention, and clarity. So if these topics resonate with you and you are looking to incorporate magic into your life, you have found the right place. I do this work through one-on-one and group coaching, as well as workshops and challenges designed to help you live life unapologetically on your terms and live and create the life that you want to be living. So for today's topic on Magic Monday, I am going to talk to you about the magic of a morning routine. I recently came across, of course, when you start looking into magic and living a magical life, you start attracting things that vibrate on that level. And I have been working on creating a morning routine, but never really settled on anything because I had the thought in my brain, or the resistance that I think, facing was that it had to look the same, or that it had to incorporate certain amounts of things or specific things. It had to be short, it had to be long, all these things. And so I didn't really settle on one. Recently, I came across a gal by the name of Quinn Boulay. She's on YouTube, and then on Instagram, she has a different handle. But she is all about journaling, which I love, and that's why I was drawn to her. But she talks about magic mornings, and that is her morning routine, her magic mornings. And of course, I love that. So I have been working with that, and I have made it my own, and I have also tweaked it so that I don't necessarily feel obligated or there's rules. So I'm just going to tell you some of the things that I include in it and how I set it up. So I don't exactly remember how many tasks it breaks down to, because what I did was just write out a list, basically a brain dump of things that I wanted to, or that might be something I could include in my morning routine. Things that I thought maybe would get my day off to a good start, and things that I enjoy doing in the morning. And so I listed all those out. So these are the steps that maybe you can follow if you're looking to establish a morning routine, or you just are like I was, where you're just not settled on one and it's just not flowing. Because having a morning routine does get our day set off. We set the tone for our day instead of just jumping and rushing out of bed and flying off, into the day without really taking that time to work on our mindset, set an intention, whatever the case is, to help your day move and flow more smoothly. So again, write out all the things that you might want to have included in your morning routine, and then start picking out ones that are most important to you. If you are a person who likes to exercise in the morning, that might be included. It is for me, because if I don't exercise in the morning, it's very easy for me to put it off and say, get to the end of the day and it's like, oh, I'm too tired, or, I just don't feel like it right now. But if I get it done and out of the way in the morning, if I do anything else throughout the day or later on, then that's just bonus. So all those things. For me, I also started looking at things, how I could maybe combine them, where they were listed as different list items, but maybe they could be combined into, one thing together. And I'll tell you what I mean by that in a second. So the things that I listed out were, movement or exercise, meditation, visualizing, gratitude. And for me, since I'm a journaler, I had this idea that all these things had to be like in different journals. I had to write my gratitude in one journal. I had to write my visualizations in one journal. And that's why I love this magic morning routine that I came across. Because it incorporates it all into one journal. So I will be sharing that with you down the line, going through the journal and how I've made it my own. But I came up with a long or a regular routine, if you will, and then I came up with a short version for one that can take maybe, half an hour or less, 15 minutes, whatever, when things are hectic in the morning and have to go out or start the day earlier than normal, etc. Because it is more important to do something consistently than to just blow it off and do nothing. So for me, the components that I include are movement, or exercise of some kind, meditation, visualization, gratitude. Let's see, what else do I have on there? I wrote it down. Setting an intention for the day, or an affirmation for the day. And then also just listening to something, absorbing something educational, like a podcast or an audiobook or something along those lines. And they are individual things, but for me, the meditation, I do it if I have no limits on my time, about 15 minutes or so. Then I'll move into visualizing, like right after that, while I'm still either listening to the same music or writing it out if I just feel the need to write it out that day. And then also gratitude. All those I think about and I jot down real quick, just some quick notes in a journal that I have handy. And then later on, once I finish all that, I can actually take the time later in the day to expand on it and then do the more extensive journal writing if I feel like it, because I do like to write. So that comes naturally to me and I like to work my thoughts out that way. But I came up with the solution by, the suggestion or coming across Magic Morning that I don't have to do that intense work or all of it right first thing in the morning. I can jot down my thoughts and then come back and visit them later. If there is something I need to work through, I can do it then, given I have the time. And then when I don't have a lot of time in the morning, and pulling a card, which I have been sharing on my stories recently, those are the important things. So meditation or movement, meditation, pulling a card, and jotting some thoughts down. So those are four things: movement, meditation, pulling a card, and jotting some thoughts down. So I could do those things in about half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on how long I take for exercise. Sometimes it's 15 minutes. Sometimes that's what I have time for, or that's all I'm really up for doing. So as long as I incorporate those key components in some fashion, in some length of time, then I don't feel like I've let myself down. So creating a routine, again, gets your body in sync. It gives you time to wake up and set on purpose the tone for your day. And if you're like me, where you pick an affirmation that morning or set an intention specifically, then if things start to kind of get wonky or go haywire throughout the day, you have that as a reminder for how you want to move through your day. So let me know if you have a magic morning or even a regular morning routine, if you want to start one, and what types of things you're looking to incorporate in it. And if you have one, let me know what it is. Share with us what your morning routine is. People call it different things, power hour, morning rituals, morning practices, morning intentions. All these things all constitute a morning routine to get you off on your day on the best foot possible. So hopefully this has helped, given you some inspiration. And let me know what your morning routine is or what you would like to get going. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care.